Namaste everyone. Namaste.
Namaste.
How are you all? All good?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Isne, please introduce yourself. Like how long you've been practicing yoga, and if you have any injuries, so please let us know.
Namaste. Myself is Sneha, and right now I'm living in USA. And I've been practice yoga from last I think 10 years, but I'm doing a very basic yoga like pranayama and all asanas and everything. But I'm expected to little detail yoga and through this training. So that is the main purpose of to take this uh, teacher yoga training for me.
Okay. Thank you so much. Do you have any injury?
No.
Okay. That's nice, very nice. Okay, sit in any comfortable pose. Close your eyes. Let's chant 3 times Om together. Inhale. Om. 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 Join your hands together in front of your heart center. Bow your head down. Open your eyes while blinking. And namaste to everyone. Okay, so let's begin today's session. Inhale, stretch your arms up over the head. Interlock your fingers. And then turn your palms up. Reach up high. Pull your lower belly in. Elevate your spine. Elevate your shoulders. Exhale, lateral bend to the right side. Drop your right hand down. Left hand up over the ear. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, on the other side, drop your left hand down on the floor. Right arm up over the ear and hold. 1, 2, 3. Inhale again back to the center. Now exhale, grab your right knee with your left hand and then right hand back on the floor. Twist your spine back from the navel center and then hold. 5, 4, 3. Inhale again, stretch your arms up over the head. And then exhale on the other side, grab your left knee with your right hand. And then pull your chest up. Exhale, then twist your spine back. Look back to the wall and hold. 5, 4, and 3. Inhale again, stretch your arms up over the head. Now grab your elbows together and then lift your head up. Pull your chest up, rotate your hands outward and keep elevating from your thoracic region. Keep on stretching your shoulders back. Breathe in and out there. Now send your arms back, interlock your fingers behind your back. Push your hands away from your butts. Lift your head up. Exhale, try to drop your head down on the floor and then push your hands up towards the ceiling. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale back to the center. Now wrap your right arm over your left arm like this, eagle hands. Then stretch your hands up over the head, pull up high, stretch your scapulas away from each other, and then exhale. Try to drop your both hands on the floor and lift your chest up. Lift your chest up, elevate high, and then stay for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale again, stretch your arms up over the head. Now wrap your left arm over your right arm. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend forward. Again, drop your hand on the floor, on your mat, and then stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale again, stretch your arms up over the head, all the way high. Stretch your arms, release your hands. Now from here, bend your right elbow and then left elbow bend, and try to interlock your fingers behind your back. Now pull your chest up, lift your head high, and then exhale, completely bend down on the floor. Now hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale again back to the center. And then exhale, switch your arms. And this time left hand up, right hand at the bottom. Now interlock your fingers. Pull your chest up, lift your head up. And then while exhaling, completely bend down. Bend forward. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale again, come back to the center. Now release your hands down on your mat. Press your palms beside your hips on your mat. Inhale, lift your chest up, and then drop your head back. Look up high to the ceiling. Stretch out. Breathe in and out there. Exhale, release back, and then extend your arms forward. And then interlock your fingers and lower your head down. Squeeze your abdomen in. Lower your head down. Inhale. Again, press your palms beside your hips. Lift your hips up. Lift your chest up. Now from here, lift your hips up. Come up on your knees. And then drop your head back. Now stay here. 1. Miraji, try to lift your hips up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release your hips down on your mat. Now extend your arms forward. Stretch. Lower your head down. Look front in between your both hands. Pull up high and hold. 5, 4. Keep on stretching. 3, 2, 1. Now walk your hands back and then swing yourself forward into the tabletop. Now lift your head up, make a nice arc on your back, look up high. And then exhale, drop your head down, hump on your back. Squeeze your butts in. Inhale, again head up, look up high. Exhale, lower your head down, hump on your back. Inhale, head up. And then exhale, head down, hump on your back. Inhale, head up. Exhale, head down, hump on your back. Squeeze your abdomen in. Inhale, again lift your head up. Look up high to the ceiling, pull up high. Now send your right leg back up in the air and try to grab your right foot with the left hand. Send your left hand back to hold your right ankle. Now pull your leg back up high to the ceiling. Yeah, Snehaji, with your left hand, alternate hands should be there. Grab your right leg with the left hand. Yes. Now pull up high, look front, chest open, find the stability in your arms, and then hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release your right leg on the floor. Release your left hand on the floor. Now inhale, again head up, look up high to the ceiling. Exhale, lower your head down, hump on your back, squeeze in your abdomen. One more time. Inhale, lift your head up. Now send your left leg back up in the air and try to hold on your left ankle with your right hand. Find the balance, go easy, and then pull your leg high and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your right leg on the floor. Sorry, right hand on the floor, left leg on the floor. Now inhale again, head up, look up high. Exhale, head down, hump on your back. Now from here, send your legs back for the plank. Send your both legs back for the plank. And then drop your knees, chest chin on the floor. Inhale, swing yourself forward for the cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Exhale, roll back on your toes for Parwatasana, downward facing dog. Reach your tailbone high, push your hips up, slightly bend your knees. Hold. 1. Look in between your both hands. 2. If you can look down with that outer rotation of your hands, then it's very nice. 3. Good job, Miraji. 4. And Varundaji. And Sneha, you too. 5. Now again, drop your knees, chest chin on the floor. Inhale, swing yourself forward for the cobra pose. Exhale, roll back on your toes for the mountain or downward facing dog. Now take your right leg up in the air all the way high. Now step your right leg in between your both hands and then reach your arms up over the head for the warrior A. Warrior A. Yes. Hips is square. Now interlock your fingers behind your back. Again, push your hands away from your body. Lift your head up and then exhale, completely bend down beside your right foot. This is called humble warrior. Yes. Bend your head down. Try to touch your head on your right foot. Hold. 1. Try to keep bending forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now release your hands forward. Your right leg is outside of your right hand. Now stretch your arms forward and push your front leg away from your body and look front again. Hold. 1. Keep your back leg straight. 2. Stretch your arms forward. Yes, Snehaji, walk your hands forward. 3. Walk your hands forward. Stretch your arms forward. 4 and 5. Now from here, turn your right foot out. Just look at me here. From here, turn your right foot out. Turn your right foot completely out like this. Okay, your right foot should be completely outward. Rotate and then lean on your left leg like this. Yes, Snehaji, place your left hand on the floor. Just be in this position. Then rotate your right leg out. Rotate your right foot out like this. No. Your right leg should be outside of your right hand. Right leg should be outside of your right hand. Very nice. Just be here like this. Now rotate your front leg outward like this, and then lean on your left leg. Side plank. It's more like a side plank. Or yes. Now stay here. From here, reach your hips up and down. 1, move your hips up and then down. 2, 3, very nice. Reach up and then down. 4, 5, good job. Now send your right leg back for the plank. Drop your right hand on the floor. Drop your knees, chest chin on the floor. Inhale, swing yourself forward for the cobra pose. Exhale, roll back on your toes for the mountain or downward facing dog. Now send your left leg back up in the air. Now step your left leg in between your both hands for the warrior A. Arms up over the head. Now stay here, 5, 4, 3. Now interlock your fingers behind your back. Then push your hands away from your body. Lift your head up. Exhale. Try to drop your head down beside your left foot. And then stretch your shoulders. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Stretch your arms forward. Stretch your arms forward. And then keep your left leg outside of your left palm. And then walk your hands forward. Or either you can drop your back knee down. Walk your hands forward and then stretch your shoulders. Stretch your legs together. 3, 2, 1. Now from here, walk your hands back. Rotate your left leg outward and then lean on your right leg. Now move your hips up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to increase the mobility of your hip joint. 5. Now place your left hand on the floor, send your left leg back for the plank. Drop your knees, chest, and chin on the floor. Inhale, swing yourself forward for the cobra pose. Exhale, roll back on your toes for the mountain. Now jump outside of your hands into the yogi squat. Into this yogi squat, join your hands together. Now from here, take your right hand away from your body and then push your left leg away from the center line of your body and then look up high. 1, push your left leg out. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale back to the center. Now on the other side, send your left hand back and then push your right leg away from your body and then lift your head up. Again, stretch and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Join your hands together in front of your heart center. So today we're going to understand how we're going to do inversions. Okay, the first inversion is going to be your crow pose. Okay, in this crow pose, make sure your elbows are directly underneath your knees or your inner thigh will be over your knees. Okay, you can place this like inner thigh on your elbows like this, or you can adjust your elbows directly underneath your knees. Okay, you have got 2 options. Okay, so whichever option is comfortable for you, that you can go with. All right, so from here you're gonna place your hands on the floor, put your hands down in front, and then make sure you're pressing your fingertips down. Keep pressing your fingertips deep down and try to push from the outer edge of your palm. Okay, your fingers are only for the support and that will find the balance. And this is going to build the strength of that crow pose. Okay, whether you are doing handstand, whether you're doing tripod headstand, in this we're gonna push from this side, but your fingers gonna only find the balance. Okay, if you're gonna lean forward, you're gonna push your fingertips down. If you're gonna lean back, your wrist gonna push you down. Okay, so press your palms in front, rotate your hands outward again. This is the outer rotation, this is the internal rotation. Rotate your hands outward and then bend your elbows and try to swing forward, and then don't hold the position, just come back to the yogi squat. Press your palms, swing forward, and then again come back to the center. Okay, so let's do it all together. Swing forward and then back, and make sure you're looking front. Make sure you're looking front. And Snehaji, don't jump, don't jump. Adjust your adjust your knees on your elbows. Okay, don't jump like this. Adjust your knees on your elbows. Bend your elbows. Yes, bend your elbows like this. Then place your palms in front. And then lift your heels off the floor first. First, lift your heels off the floor and look front. Okay, look front. And then lean forward, bend your elbows more. And then lift your one leg and other leg and then move back. Very nice. Okay, if you're gonna fall over, make sure you're not dropping your nose down. Okay, you have to put your crown of the head down. All right, let's suppose if you lose the balance and then you're gonna fall over, don't fall on your face. Just fall over on your head. All right, okay, let's try once again. Don't hold the position, just keep on swinging forward and back. First, build the muscle memory in your arms, then we will hold the position. Swing forward and back. 1, 2, lift your feet off the floor. 3, very nice. Again back. 4, swing forward and back. 5, 6. Okay, now release down. Okay, so for this crow pose, we need to have hip opening and a little strength in our arms. Okay, in any inversion, we need to have a little strength. See, when you're placing your hands on your mat, at that time your elbow should be right above your wrist. Okay, it should not be leaning forward or leaning backward. It should be straight, aligned with your wrist, and your shoulder is gonna move forward like this. Okay, and your hips gonna reach up. If your hips are down, and then if you're trying to find the balance in this crow pose, it's gonna be hard. Okay, the more you elevate, the better understanding you will have in the inversion. Okay, just keep elevating your hips high like this. Keep elevating your hips high. Yes, and then adjust your elbows on your knees. Sorry, knees on your elbows, and then lean forward, look front, and lift your one foot off the floor. Look front, look front, look front, and then release your one leg down. Now other leg, lift, stay. First stay here, find the stability in your shoulders. In the beginning, you will have pain on your elbows, but later on you will understand that balance. Were you guys able to find the balance in this crow pose? A little bit? Okay, yes. Valindaji, try to reach your hips high and then try to lean forward. Then it's gonna happen. And Snehaji, you too try. And Miraiji, you too. Now bend your elbows, bend your elbows, bend your elbows more. Bend your elbows, bend your elbows, reach your tailbone high. Yeah. So from here, bend your elbows like a Chaturanga Dandasana. Don't get scared. Lean forward, lean forward. Very nice, Snehaji. Keep trying. Okay, if you guys have block or something, to sit up on. Okay, let's suppose if you have got block in front of you, then sit up on that block. Okay, so if you're using the block, it's gonna be easy to elevate your hips high. All right, so just sit up on something and then join your hands together and place your palms on the floor. So this is going to give you nice height from the floor, and then it's going to be easy to lift your feet off the floor like this. Try and be engaged with your core. If you have blanket, pillow, anything, then that you can use underneath your feet. Let's try one more time. Bend your elbows. Varundaji, bend your elbows. Reach your hips up. Yeah. From here, you're gonna lean forward. Bend your elbows and then hold the position. Hold 5, 4. Good job. Yes, Nehaji, keep trying. Look front, don't look back. Nice try. Yes, Varundaji. Miraji, your time. Bend your elbows, lean forward. Good job. Okay, so what you have to understand in this crow pose, if you're leaning just like this, it's gonna be very hard for me too. Okay, so first reach your hips up and adjust your knees on your elbows, and then try to lift your one leg. Okay, what you are doing like this. You are completely leaning on your hands like this. Your hands are here, but bring it a bit more up and then press your palms, reach your hips up and adjust your knees on your elbows and try to lift your one leg up one by one leg at a time. Okay, so let's do it one more time. Yes, now lift your one leg. Good job. Lift your one leg. Keep your elbows bent. Good job, Miraji. This was nice. Snehaji, lift your hips up. Yes, now reach your hips high. Your head should be lower than your hips. Now everyone please look at Miraji, how she's doing. She's doing very nice. Come up. See how she's doing, like she's bending her elbows and adjusting her knee on her elbow. Okay, that's how we have to do. Let's try one more time. If you have wrist pain, then rotate your wrist and then again come back. Okay, rotate your wrist nicely. Good job, Varundaji. And press your fingertips down. When you're moving back, press your fingertips down, or when you're leaning forward, again press your fingertips down. Very nice. Good job, Snehaji. Keep trying. In the beginning, maybe you will get a lot of pain on your shoulders, on your elbows, but later on, that is going to be okay. Okay, this is just a it's remembering the muscle, like you are building the muscle memory. Okay, right now, later on, once you feel comfortable, like later on you will be comfortable with this pain. Okay, so let's talk about the alignment of this posture. Okay, in this you have to rotate your hands outward don't rotate your hands inward. Okay, the moment when you're rotating your hands inward, outward, you will have more elevation in your chest. Okay, when you get more elevation in your chest, your hips will get higher than your shoulder level. Okay, that is required in this crow pose. If your hips and your shoulders are in same level, then gravity, it's very easy for the gravity to pull it down. Okay, when you're squeezing abdomen, when you're making that surface small, then it will be hard for the gravity to pull you back. Okay, if you're leaning just like this, it's going to be easy to for the gravity to pull you down. Okay, the more you elevate your body, the harder for the gravity to pull you down. And you have to make your toes pointed and always be engaged with the abdomen, and your lower back should be straight in this position. Okay, and your hands position, your index fingers should be parallel to each other. All right, in every time you have to keep in your mind that your index finger are parallel to each other. Then you are pressing your fingertips down. Okay, then you're leaning forward. The moment when you lean forward, you're gonna push your fingertips down to get back in the center. If you're leaning back, you're gonna push your wrist on the floor to to find the balance in the center. Okay. Now we do have another posture in this that is called crane pose. This is a little advanced in which we're gonna adjust our knees directly underneath our over our underarms. Okay, on the top of our hands. Okay, from here like this. It's not on my elbows, it's on my underarms. Then press your palms, reach your hips completely high, and then lean forward, press your fingertips down, and then keep your hands straight, legs straight. It requires a little more strength than crow pose.
So what's the name of this pose?
This is called crane pose. CRANE.
Crane pose.
Yes. Okay. And many people, they call this crow pose frog pose too. When you're bringing your elbows in your inner thigh, this is called frog pose. It is also known frog pose. But when you bring your knees on your elbows, this is called crow pose. And crane pose, when you're bringing your knees at the peak in your arms, this is called crane pose. Okay. How are you feeling after this crow pose? Are you having pain on your wrist or in your arms, tricep, bicep, anywhere? Over here? Okay, just keep on practicing this after the class, before the class. So this crow pose does not require like much warm up in your body. Okay. The more you practice, the better understanding you will have in your muscle. All right. So do you guys have any question about this crow pose or any frog pose, crane pose, anything?
Sir, what are the benefits of this crow pose and crane pose, like on our body parts?
See, the benefit of the crow pose is going to build the strength in your arms and build the strength in your core, in your lower back too. And that blood flows to your head and it's good for your good for the it's good for the brain. And if you have high blood pressure, then you're not supposed to do it. Okay, the contraindications of the posture is going to be like if you have arthritis in your hand, then you're not supposed to do it. If you have high arthritis on your ankle, again, because we're going to put all pressure on our ankle to enter into this pose. So we cannot perform again this pose for those who is suffering from this arthritis. Okay, if you have lower back pain at the time, you can try this because in this we are engaging a lower back too. right? And the crane pose is going to be a little intense, in which we require to have a lot of strength in our arms, and it also requires stability in your wrist joint, because it's not straight. In the crow pose, our hand is straight, like our elbow is in line with our, you see the crow pose. In the crow pose, our hands are in line with our elbows, but in the crane pose, you have to lean forward like this. Okay, so it requires a lot of stability in your wrist joint and in your elbow joint. But if you have hyperextended elbows, again, it may hurt your elbow. All right.
Sir, are there any pose which we can practice in order to improve this pose?
You can go for the hip opening. Okay, if you are good at in the hip opening, then it will be easy to get to the inversions very easy.
Okay.
Okay, so in any inversion, like if you are trying to go for headstand or crow pose, tripod headstand, or even in the handstand, if you are flexible with your hamstring, your lower back, and if you are open with your hips, then it will be easy to get to any inversion. Okay, if we talk about shoulder stand, in the shoulder stand, we need to have that flexibility in our posterior group of muscles on our lower back, in our hips. If you don't have flexibility in your hips, on your lower back, you cannot get to the shoulder stand. That is also a kind of inversion. And the crow pose, similar. If you don't have flexibility on your lower back, then you cannot get that hips straight in line with your spine. Okay, so just be flexible first to get into any inversion.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any other question that you want to ask about this? No? Okay, so tomorrow we are going to understand how we're gonna find the balance in the, like this is also called side crow pose, okay, or revolved kondinyasana, in which we're gonna adjust our elbow. So we're gonna hook our elbow on our left knee, and then we're gonna place our palms on the floor, and then rotate your other hand outward. Okay, and then again you have to understand how we're gonna bend our elbows. First, bend your elbows, swing forward, and lift your left leg off the floor and drop your head down for the support, and then lift your other leg off the floor and find the balance. Okay, in the beginning your hand will shake, but the muscle memory is required in this again. This is going to be your revolved kondinyasana. Okay, Sneha ji. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then let's finish today's session sitting in a comfortable pose. Close your eyes. Let's chant one Om followed by three Shanti. Take a deep breath in. Om. Shanti. 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 Join your hands together in front of your heart center. Bow your head down. Open your eyes while blinking. And namaste to everyone. Okay, so tomorrow we are going to learn this side crow pose. Okay, just be ready with the questions. Okay, in the alignment class, very important to discuss. Okay. Okay, then see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.